like to welcome you all to the Shattering the Myths Youth Rally in Baltimore. We're working together to make sure that young people are empowered to make healthy decisions that are related to avoid substance abuse. Substance abuse knows no boundaries. It knows no ethnicity. It doesn't care how much money you make. So in order to help you make some well-informed decisions, we partner with the National Institute on Drug Abuse to help us shatter some of the myths that you all may have about the effects of drugs on your body and on your brain.
Throughout the day, we bring in scientists from the National Institute for Drug Abuse who are really on the cutting edge of learning about how the brain works on drugs. We bring in people who have personal stories, like Dr. Bias, who was the mother of Len Bias, the NBA athlete who died from a coke overdose. And we bring in these wonderful poets who help kids learn how to express their worries and concerns, at the same time teaching them about what drugs have done to their lives, to the lives of these poets, before they were able to fight addiction and become active members of the community again.
As I was on my way over, I thought about how drug abuse has impacted my life. I thought about my cousin, who I lost to drug abuse. Learn from the stories and the experiences that you're going to hear about.
Dr. Bias spoke today about her son's experience, Len Bias, and how his friends and he had bought into the myth that drugs could be recreational. He could take them and leave them. He could use them and somehow they would make him a better person, make him more famous, make him happier. And they killed him. They were responsible for ending his career and his life.
I am the mother of Len Bias that died some 27 years ago, 2 days after being drafted by the Boston Celtics. And December 4th of 1990, I lost a second son, Jay, who was murdered in a drive-by shooting at a local mall.
Dr. Bias spoke to me the most. Her story was incredible, and I would like to commend her for having such strength through her son's death.
She just gave me a whole different point of view, because I always believed that basketball players and football players was the strongest ones on the whole universe.
All that hard work, all that love they have for them, it just all vanished over drugs.
Making sure they have the information and empowering them to do something with it is a positive way of, accessing prevention and making sure that it's spreading to other students as opposed to a scare tactic, because quite frankly, they're not scared. That's the problem. They're not scared.
I hear a lot of myths about weed, and I just want to know, they say it kills your brain cells, but why do people say it's so harmful to your body?
The chemicals that it triggers in your brain and the receptor that it triggers are causing panic attacks, anxiety, early onset of schizophrenia, appearance of psychotic crisis and psychiatric diseases as a consequence of people smoking marijuana, adolescents especially.
I'm going to walk away with a new perspective on the generation because they're all approaching it differently now. And I think that's a very good thing because people are going to make smarter decisions.
The kids were empowered to use their voice and to dig deep into their own knowledge base of where they live, their community, their friends, their experiences.
You can see as the students come in the morning and they have no idea really what this day is going to be all about. And you see how their interest is increasing for every minute when they really start to see what's happening and when they get the information.
They are engaged, they're learning, and for some of these young people, this is going to save their life.
My father left me by overdosing in a crackhead's basement. Sometimes I feel like I have become his replacement. My mama isn't any better than he is. She smokes a joint every day, including the weekends. So starting today, I'm changing my ways so I don't lose count of all of my days on this earth. Hey society, I hope this hurts.
Anybody that walks away from this event more knowledgeable than they were before they walked through the doors this morning, we've done our job.